Hello and welcome to Mysterious Mystical Moments. My name is Lisa and I am your oracle reader for this channel. This is for the week of starting Saturday, October the 21st through October the 28th. Gosh. I have to look on my calendar to make sure, like I can't count to 7. I will be doing this season of the Witch Oracle. I use this all year long, not just for Halloween. I love it. It's the Samhain Oracle deck. And I love it. Like I said, I use it all year long, not just for Halloween. I cleanse my decks, and of course I energize them on the full moon or new moon. Put this out of your way. My familiar has lost my singing bowl wand, so I will be doing it manually. Moshari, of course. Okay, let's start. Nope, that ain't gonna work. I will use this. Guardian angel, spirit protector, who always protects me and watches over us, please protect us and guide us through this deck. Watch over us and give us the answers that we need, and protect us and guide us and keep us safe. Guide us and put us throughout this deck. Give us the answers that we are asking for the week of October 21st through the October 28th. Thank you so much. Yes, I am definitely going to have to find my wand for this. She likes to play with things a lot, and when I set it out on my table, she grabs it. My feet are firmly planted, like I said. I knocked 3 times to cleanse the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door and let my spirit guides in. Now, my spirit guides connect to your spirit guides, and they answer the questions that you may seek. Now, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that. Last week we had a doozy of time with your anger may come out, and I definitely did not mean I don't want you to go attack your spouse if they were cheating or anything like that, and it kind of scared me, but I hope that you took it with caution. Like I said, this is for entertainment only. I don't know why I knocked the deck again. It was just a feeling. Let's start. If you like to do your, me to do more oracle, or me to do more of my Moshari, my familiar on Mondays, or anything else, please put it in the comments. Jeez, dropped one. Please put it in the comments, and I will answer it. First card you got was silence. It's got to be something about, like I said last week, be silent for a while and just listen. Just listen this time. Listen and be silent about your voice and stuff for just a moment, and take a moment of reflection and peace, okay? Your second card is the veil. Now, the veil is really thin right now, especially because it's getting closer to Halloween. Halloween is the night that the dead shall walk the earth, or All Saints Day is the next day. and De la Morte, Day of the Dead, is the next day. So November 1st. So what you do is, if you want to connect with someone that you love that's dearly departed, this is the best time to do it, because the veil is really, really getting thin, especially closer to the end of the week, like on the 28th through the probably the 5th of November. You have, a really good chance of asking your loved ones, departed loved ones, what you really need, and what, the spirit guides and your angels will come through really good, especially in your dreams. So this means the veil is thinning. Your elders. Connect with your elders. Witches, and I really don't. I'm a witch. I'm not a mean witch. I'm a good witch. I do spell jars to protect my family and the ones I love. I pray. I use candles. I cook with a menu. I've used mixed potions like lemon juice or lemons and apple cider vinegar and cinnamon and ginger and all of that to help me with cleanse my liver and stuff like that. I've done all of that, so I guess I would consider myself a witch. But to connect with your elders, it means that you can contact with them. Like I said, the veil is really thin this right now. So that your elders is people that have passed on, like your grandparents, your parents, anybody older than you. Learn from their knowledge. Learn from them. There's so much you can learn from them, and we forget, because with technology and all this new stuff going on, that we don't remember what our grandma said, how to cure something, or how to do something, or how to even cook something anymore. We just go and look it up on Google. No. Elders. And that is, we get our, being a witch, we get our energy and stuff from our elders. Some of us are born and they have it hereditary, to where my grandmother was clairvoyant, or let's say, yeah, I would say she was clairvoyant. My mother was clairvoyant. She could see things and talk, but they didn't talk about it. They were scared to talk about it because it was such a bad thing back in the day. And I remember one time my older sister would say that she kept on hearing footsteps coming up the sidewalk. And my mom finally told her, oh, for heaven's sake, it's the lady that used to live here, passed away. So she knew, and she seen it. After several times, my dad went outside and checked around the whole yard and made sure there was nobody around the house and stuff. And then finally, like I said, the third time, my sister screamed and yelled that somebody was walking up and down the sidewalk, and my mom told her that it was just the spirit that lived there before, and to go back to sleep. So my mom knew. It's just she didn't say things. Back in them days, they didn't want to say anything because of the persecution. And some days when I say I'm a witch, like I said, I think everybody has a part of witch in them, that they use their type of magic. People say, oh, you put a magic spell on me when you fall in love with somebody, or that's a part of magic. So you learn from your elders. Now, a frog. It says, may the lily pad, may the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from the healing waters. Be still, for there is secretly behind the drowning croaks. sincerity behind the drowning cooks. So what I'm going to say is learn from your past. That's what I'm thinking. This card says learn from your past. Usually I don't read them, but frogs kind of jumped out at me, no pun intended. Yeah, I see that this whole thing is be silent and then learn, or the veil is thinning, so you're capable of talking to your elders and learn from the past, learn from their past, learn from your elders. Transformation. Now, what you learn from your elders, or those that have passed on before you, it's going to give you some kind of transformation. Now, transformation, of course, like I said, you can't turn someone into a frog. Not that kind of transformation. Transformation is the knowledge that you get from your elders and the experiences that you have had in the past will help you learn and grow and transform a situation into a knowledge. It's more knowledge. It makes you smarter, makes you more prepared for the world, I guess. 4, 5. The owl. The owl beholds sight of ancient ones. Wisdom. The owl is a sign of wisdom, see? And that's what I'm saying. Whatever you are asking this week, and that's not holding up. Whatever you're asking, you get from the veil is thinning, your elders, ask, and past experience, and the wisdom that you seek throughout the whole thing. So this is all about connecting to your elders through the veil being so thin right now. And that's very important because this is a very, very important time for spiritualism. Now, because the veil is thinning between worlds, the other world, or the other side, and your earthly being. Now, so in your spiritual side. So it's very, 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 very strong right now during this time period. And you can get the knowledge that you need to answer your questions or to transform yourself into knowing how to handle something, you know, how to deal with it. And your last one is graveyard. There is a song that bellows to the peace of knowing no end, acknowledging the crossroad of eternity. So this says, more or less, that we never die. There is always eternity in life. Our beings, our bodies may die. You know, it's just the shell. I truly, truly believe this, that our bodies are just a shell. Now, some of us, like mine, is pretty broken. But our bodies are just a shell. It's our souls that live on forever, and it's our memories that we hold on to our loved ones that we have that can make them live forever in our lives. We may not see them. We may not be able to talk to them or hear them. I mean, we can talk to them anytime we want to. Excuse me. But we may not be able to hear them. Some of us are not open to that. A lot of us can hear them through our dreams. I'm one of those people that can hear them through my dreams, and that's why I'm clairvoyant. But we hear through our dreams and our lives and just the experiences that we've had in life. And the graveyard doesn't mean that our lives have just died there. You know, some people believe they have to visit the graveyard because they think that's the eternal resting place of their dearly departed. It's not. Some religions believe that your body lays there until God comes and asks you to come to heaven. It's not. As soon as you die, your soul releases and you go to heaven or wherever you're going to go, you know, wherever your heaven is, and they are always around you. Your spirits are always around you, and your loved ones and stuff like that are always around you. Mine is really strong right now during this time because my late husband loved Halloween, and every year before he passed, in fact he passed 3 days after Halloween, I think he truly held on so he wouldn't ruin the holiday for me. And my son, our son, but I always get emotional right now because I'm thinking of him and I miss him, and it'll be 20 years and I still think of him, and like, I still talk to him, and I still thank him for being around to protect us, and sometimes I yell at him. But that's what I mean. This veil is really, really, really getting thin, and we can communicate with our loved ones that have departed through our dreams. I mean, I can't say enough about that. People think, oh, blah, 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 that's a bunch of bull. All you have to do is ask before you go to sleep and say, please come to me, please talk to me, make me understand it, make me remember it when I wake up. I just miss you. And I have dreams about my husband a lot. Mostly it's suppressed dreams where I'm telling him why did he leave, or he was cheating on me, you know, left me for some other woman, and he didn't really die. It's really weird, like a soap opera type bull. But sometimes I do get answers, and I get a lot of answers from my mom, and I've had my dad and my grandma. So yes, that's where I get it. And since the veil is getting thinner, and you just have to think about it, your veil's getting thinner, your ancestors are going to come in. Let's see. Sit in silence for a while and meditate for a while. The veil is getting very thin, especially around this time of the year. Your elders are the ones we learn from the past, and our past loved ones. The frogs are our past mistakes and what we learned and what we've done. You know, we learn from the past. We transform every day. We learn from something, and it's a transformation. We transform every day into a better person, or maybe opposite. We change how we look at the world. We change how we see things. That's transformation. We change something. The owl is wisdom. We learn from our mistakes, and we learn from our elders, and we learn from life, past experiences. And the graveyard means that life is eternal. We have eternal life. Not here on earth. Our souls are eternal. And like I said, I've always said, and my husband had talked about this before he passed away, the cemetery is not my resting place or his. His body think of it as a cocoon. You know, the caterpillar makes a cocoon. That is his body. And then he transforms into a beautiful butterfly and flies away. That is his soul. That's their soul. And that is my spirit animal. Not my spirit animal, but my totem animal. And the reason why I said that is because the difference is a totem animal is with you since birth. Spirit animal is like your familiar, your cat, your dog. Something that's there for a part of your lifetime that's guarding you and taking care of you and loving you. And unfortunately, our pets don't have, you know, a long lifespan as we do. So that's why they are called spirit animals. So this week, I guess I would say the veil is coming thinner because it's getting closer to Samhain or Halloween or Day de la Muerte, Day of the Dead. It's also getting to where we can learn things from our past relatives, our elders. It could be a great-great-grandfather, a great-great-grandmother, anything that would be that, any kind of person that, you know, has been in our past, our elders. The frog means that you have learned through experiences. Your frog, you know, is you croak, you know, and you're learning from your past. And let's see here, the owl is wisdom that you've learned from your frog, yourself. And the graveyard doesn't mean that that's your last final resting place. It means that there's eternal life through your soul and through you. You remember your loved ones, and that keeps their memory alive. That keeps them alive, you know, in our minds, in our hearts, in our souls. So that is this week's oracle reading. I want you to know that I think that it's very important, like I said, if you want to try to connect with your elders or those passed on that you love. This is the best time of the year to do it. So please share some kindness and shine that inner light for those in the dark that need it. Thank you for watching. Peace.